Warning: this work includes death, along with the effects it has on others, depictions of mental illness, characters dealing with trauma and/or trauma-related flashbacks, disturbing imagery and sounds, blood, unreality, and surreal imagery.
Welcome to Omri, a world where dreams and nightmares blend seamlessly. Hi, my name is Sheng, and in my final presentation today, I will be discussing the psychological horror of Omri with you. Omri, a psychological horror RPG that immerses its players in the mind of Sunny, a young boy whose journey explores deep emotional themes of trauma and empathy. Omri was developed by Cat, and in the Omri game, the player follows Sunny, a reclusive teenager who navigates between the dream world of Headspace and the real-world setting of Faraway Town. As players, we need to guide Sunny through surreal landscapes filled with distorted memories and unsettling creatures, ultimately confronting his past trauma and guilt over the tragic death of his sister Mary. In this presentation, I'll examine how Omri uses psychological horror to foster empathy and emotional engagement. The game intricately weaves trauma into its narrative, drawing players into Sunny's emotional turmoil. Through surreal environments and haunting imagery, Omri conveys the profound impact of Sunny's trauma. These encounters illustrate the game's ability to create a deeply immersive experience, engaging me as a player emotionally as I navigate through Sunny's inner struggles. In Basil's house, something manifests as a terrifying presence that forces Sunny to confront his past. By immersing players in Sunny's world, Omri fosters empathy by allowing us to experience his trauma firsthand. The game's ability to evoke strong emotions highlights its effectiveness in using psychological horror to connect players with the protagonist's inner struggles. As the player of this game, I am not a mere observer, but actually an active participant in Sunny's journey, deepening my understanding of trauma through immersive gameplay. Guilt is another central theme in Omri. In the game, Black Space is the darkest corner in Sunny's mind, a realm where his guilt and repressed memories manifest in surreal and haunting forms. Unlike the escapism of Headspace, Black Space is a nightmarish landscape that forces Sunny to confront his deepest regrets. The environments in Black Space are fragmented and disturbing, mirroring the chaotic state of Sunny's psyche and the weight of his guilt over his sister Mary's death. As I explored Black Space, I kept encountering something. It is becoming more clear to me that something is not just a monster in the game. It is a distorted manifestation of Mary herself, haunting Sunny as an intangible embodiment of his remorse. These encounters are powerful moments where the game forces Sunny and us as players to relive the events surrounding Mary's death. The imagery is terrifying, with something appearing as a ghostly reminder of the tragedy. The scene within something images are some of the most emotionally intense in the game, highlighting Sunny's internal struggle and the burden of guilt he carries. In the end, navigating through Black Space was an experience that immersed me in Sunny's guilt. It was more than just playing a game. It felt like stepping into Sunny's shoes, experiencing his regret firsthand. This immersion fostered a deep sense of empathy as I found myself connecting with Sunny's internal conflict on a personal level. Omri's design had placed players in the midst of Sunny's psychological battle, allowing us to understand the profound effects of Sunny's fear in his mind. This RPG game is exactly a powerful reminder of how games can evoke genuine empathy and foster a deeper understanding of complex emotions. I hope this presentation has provided insight into how Omri uses psychological horror to engage and move players. Thank you for attention and interest.